Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the New York State Dynasty. We are 2-1 overall, 1-0 in conference. We got our first conference win. Last episode, we lost the game to Texas A&M out of conference, and we won the third game, which was an in-conference matchup with Temple, I think. So we're 1-0 in conference, and today we're really getting into it. For this first game, we're gonna have a few visits. One of them is Joel Butt, a receiver, a gadget type receiver, 5'11", 203. Could be a running back with that size as well. He's a 4-star. He's got 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 82 medium, and 79 short, 77 deep routes, 80 catching. I mean, this guy is a great receiver, but he's also got 86 throw power, so he could be a quarterback as well if he wanted to. Dion Coffey. He's an edge rusher, a 4-star at that. Pure power, 6'6", 248, so elite edge size with 85 strength, 82 acceleration, 75 block shed right off the bat, 79 power moves. Just the finesse moves is a huge piece of work, but just with the run stopping already in a great place, I'd say he's a pretty good player to pursue. Then we've got Shadon Isaacs, 6'5", 288 out of Owensboro, Kentucky. Pure power as well. I did not scout him. The reason for that is there is only one defensive tackle that's a 3-star or above that we can pursue at all this year, short of just going for 1-stars with the recruiting regulations I set in place for this dynasty. So he's the only DT we're gonna pursue, so he needs to come here. I don't care how good or bad he is. I'm not going for 2 and 1 stars. Steve Shockey is a linebacker, Sam linebacker with excellent athleticism right off the bat. 72 zone coverage is good, great run stopper already. So I want that kid as well. So we've got the bonus there for linebacker, edge, and defensive tackle. And yeah, we're gonna face Navy today, which is always kind of a pain because of the type of offense they're running. 6'5", 230, quarterback Mabry Mettauer, former 3-star out of the Woodlands, Texas. Mettauer has pretty bad accuracies across the board, I'd say. He's got a good arm, 91 throw power, is kind of wasted in that offense. And he's not even that fast. He's not an option quarterback at all, if I say so. And then at running back, they've got Caden Williams. Of course, they're going to run multiple running backs, but Williams seems to be the main one. Number 22, 5'10", 217 out of Calhoun, Georgia. Williams has not great speed at all. He's got some elusiveness, can't catch the football. He's a power back for sure. Can run a little bit of routes, but not too much either. And then they've got Warren Duggan as the number 1 receiver. Of course, gonna be wasted in this offense, obviously. He's a gadget archetype, so that means I think he might have some pretty good running skills. But he's like average speed, not a great route runner, solid elusiveness, not much power, and the hands are decent. The number 2 receiver is Steven Kubik. He's a gritty position receiver, so don't expect too much running out of him. He's out of Buffalo, New York, a former 2-star. He's a sophomore. Kubik has only 82 speed, which is really slow. His catching ratings are absolutely awful. He's a great route runner. He's open all the time, but his catching ratings are just awful. Not a great rusher or anything, so wouldn't expect too much out of there. Then we've got Evan Bishop, 6', 206 out of Hoover, Alabama. Former 2-star, pure blocker, archetype tight end. And we're going to see a lot of him because this is Navy, and this is the offense they're running. Multiple tight ends on the field, fullbacks. Not a great route runner at all, like an absolutely abysmal route runner, in fact. His hands are not great, he's really slow, but he can block a little bit. For the offense, we've got a half-decent left tackle, very mediocre guard and center combo. And then that right guard is half-decent again, and 71 overall at right tackle. So this is not too much to worry about here. We've got Jared Gatewood as the top edge rusher on the team. He's a 76 overall out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, 6'3", 222. He's an edge setter, which I think means that he's good at run stopping. He's not a great pass rusher at all, but he's got 86 strength. He's a great athlete, and he's got 88 block shedding. So it's a good run stopper, but that's it. There is no real pass rush from him. Eric Kirkendall is the top D tackle, 6'5", 306 out of Lafayette, Louisiana. Kirkendall is a pure power rusher archetype. He's very strong, not a great run stopper. 75 power moves is okay, I guess. 71 finesse moves. He can't really do anything, right, except from his athleticism. So, not to worry too much about this D-line. Then we've got the 76 overall Will linebacker. He's a lurker, 5'11", 232. Honestly, kind of compact frame. Not the fastest linebacker you'll ever see. But that 84 zone coverage looks really good. He just can't cover anybody for long because he's too slow. A little bit of blitzing upside there, but not too much either. Chad Edmonds, 5'11", 196, is the top corner, and he's a former 2-star bump and run archetype corner, which is to say I think he's more of a press man corner, 75 man, but that press doesn't look great, and he's only 61 zone. That's horrible. Even with that pretty decent speed of 91, where he could make something up, that 61 zone coverage is absolutely awful, and this is their best corner. Like, imagine what the other ones look like. Got Theo McMullen here at 69 overall, also bump and run corner, 6 foot 204 out of Richmond, Virginia. Another press man archetype corner. His man and press is half decent, but he's got only 51 zone coverage. Like, dude, and then only 86 speed. I mean, this guy is cap heaven, but this guy is actual skill right now hell. So, not gonna see too much out there. I feel like we need to run over them. Well, actually throw it over them as well. Taden Barnes is the top safety, 5'10", 189 out of Amarillo, Texas. He's their best player in coverage, actually. That 77 zone coverage is really good. He's got good athleticism, 84 catching. So that safety number 7 is their best player on defense, but other than him, I'm not really worried about this team at all. Now we're gonna face Navy here at home. Of course, we have visits, and we can't have visits on the road. So we're gonna kick it away first and let their offense handle it. Of course, the game plan has to be goal line offense on 1st and 2nd down. Hope that you get them in a 3rd and long, and then throw a cover 3, cover 4 play, and hope that they can't get any points out of that. So this is how we're gonna try to stop their offense. And right off the bat, you can see the goal line here. And that's Owen Davis in the backfield already. First play of the game, and we've got a 7-yard loss. Owen Davis, the true freshman defensive tackle, right in there. Beat the right guard straight up. That's nice to see. And with that, we're already in great shape for this first opening drive. Met Tower goes down. And they're trying to continue this. Oh, they're actually going to throw it out of their weird formation. And then that should have been a sack. And instead, they're going to convert. Are you kidding me? Across midfield, 31 yards. What a throw by Mabry Mittauer, who's supposed to have this horrible accuracy. And we've got another sack. And that's another huge sack and a fumble. And Owen Davis recovers on that one. And the New York State Skyliners are going to take over with half-decent field position. What a play by the defense after they just gave up that 31-yard play. It's the safety, Enrique Bryant, who knocks the ball loose as Mettauer stood no chance. I don't think that was even 2 seconds, but the goal line offense is working. You can see it on the field. Like, the pressure is coming. Now, we've got pretty good field position. Owen Davis was tackled at the 38, and Macklin is going to get it away to his running back. Quentin Gooch raced to the end zone, juking the safety down at the 6-yard line. That's already a 32-yard gain for our lead running back. He's going on a route here, and oh my god, beautiful stuff. Quentin Gooch brings us down to the goal line. Now 3rd and goal, gotta put this in the end zone here. Macklin throws it over the middle, and it's Earl Dunker. Touchdown, New York State. And the Skyliners are up by 7, profiting from the turnover already. And Navy has got to be better with ball security than that. But we're gonna be bringing the pressure here, and hope that their quarterbacks are absolutely not getting anything done here. But it was not a greatly thrown ball. Dunker makes the adjustment and catches that wobbler That Peyton Manning memory pass. And right off the bat, we're going to get yet another sack. 3 first down calls so far for Navy and 3 sacks. It's Owen Davis again. So already his 2nd sack of the day. And oh my god, I want to see how this is happening here. Davis again against the guard, and I mean they didn't even like try to do anything about it. He went there unblocked. So 2nd and 18, and they are gonna run it, and that's not going anywhere. Owen Davis in the backfield. This time it's not a sack. This time it's a TFL because it was a designed run play. Can't get a sack on a run play. But another huge play in that 3rd and 22. Obviously, they did not get that one. So we're going to have a 3rd down here. And 4th down, we have to punt it back. 3 and out for our offense. So Navy is back out with their offense there. Another 1st down sack. Owen Davis up to 3 sacks already. Owen Davis absolutely destroying this offensive line for Navy here. Mettauer going down yet again. We've got 4 sacks and 1 massive TFL on Mettauer already. He's gotten hit 5 times here, and we're not even done with the 1st quarter. They get it back to a 3rd and 13 and throw it, and they are going to have a lot of time. The pressure did not come in this time, and they're going to convert here. It's Steven Kubik coming in from the other side. They get another 1st down, and we sack him again. It's Shaquille Hepburn in the backfield. He's got this one, our edge rusher, our lead edge rusher, taking down the QB yet again on 1st down, 2nd and 17. And let's see if they can dig themselves out of that hole. But unblocked here for Hepburn. I do not know what they did with that offensive line, but that was horrible. 3rd and 13, Mettauer has a clean pocket for now. He's gonna throw it away. Down the field, just lobbing it up one-on-one, and Deacon Root is going to knock it away. Great play, great coverage, and that's going to end in a punt, and we're going to have the ball, and somebody whiffed on the left side there. Instant sack for Johnny Donaldson, and 2nd and 16 coming up now. And Macklin is standing deep in his own pocket, and a drop by Northrop. 3rd and 16 coming up, Northrop. You got to have that one in the bag, man. Pressure coming in for Navy. And wide open over the middle. It's Marcus Stead. 1st down at the 50-yard line. Marcus Stead out of the slot. Wide open. They brought pressure, and he throws it right into the blitz. Macklin with a dime to his slot receiver. 3rd and 11 this time, and Macklin is going to scramble here, and he is going to try to juke the linebacker. That did not work out at all. Gets him 3 yards, and we're going to see what's happening. Oh, they were going to be jumping offside here. 4th and 8 turns into 4th and 3, and yeah. So we're going to go for that one, definitely. This time was just to try to draw them off sides. But 4th and 3, we're going for that one. Man coverage across the board. Dunker wide open. Turns it upfield. 8 yards, 1st down. And New York State keeps moving the ball. 1st and 10. And Macklin is motioning out Quentin Gooch. And he's going to throw it wide open. Northrop. Touchdown, New York State. And we're going to have another one. 14-0. Here in the 2nd quarter. We ran off a lot of time on this drive. We're halfway through the 2nd quarter now, and Northrop gets some redemption here from his drop. And now see how big that 3rd and 16 conversion play was. Macklin with the dime to Stead, and then later we get the jump off sides. We convert on 4th down, and instead of a punt, we get a touchdown on this drive. This is how we play. This is what we want to do here in the concrete jungle. And we're going to see now this Navy offense back out on the field. 2nd and 12. First down, by the way, that they didn't get sacked, but we're going to get them now. So the first down play where they didn't get sacked was a run play for a loss. And now Shaquille Hepburn gets him in the backfield. 3rd and 19 is the next down. And yeah, Hepburn, I mean, they're just dominating out here. Hepburn, again, unblocked. So the numbers just don't add up. This goal line offense is working out perfectly. 3rd and 19, and oh my god, he's going to scramble, and he is gonna get sacked again, and this time it's number 99, and I completely forgot who that was. Please turn around. 4th and 28 at their own 4-yard line. So you can imagine how good of a field position we're gonna have now. That's actually Keelan Thomas. Completely forgot him. I thought he had a different number, but he's gonna get the sack here. Peeling off late, get the coverage sack. They don't have great receivers. They don't have great route runners. So obviously we're gonna try our best here to get the coverage sacks as well. And we're gonna turn around. Akeem Chloe, a running back, the second string running back, is gonna turn this all the way to the end zone. Turns the corner on the other side. What a return of field by our true freshman running back. New York State is going up by 3 scores here. What a run from, what a punt return from Akeem Chloe, who has the playing time deal breaker, so he needs to play here. And we're giving him these valuable punt returns where his speed and athleticism shows up. And yet again, a massive sack on this Navy quarterback. A Mabry Metower is having a horrible time as Shaquille Hepburn gets his third of the game. Gets in there as well. This time he was actually held up by the left tackle, but still no match for him. Absolutely destroying this guy. And now it's 4th and 9. They're gonna have to punt it away. And Chloe awaits back deep, and he's gonna hit the field return again. And there's again a good return. Can he get a block? They did catch him at the 30, but this is already field goal range. What a game for Chloe, man. Already a punt return touchdown. That one was a great return as well. And now we've got a great leaping catch for Earl Dunker. His receiver was wide open, and Macklin just overthrew him by a mile. Dunker gets up there and gets it. Now we're gonna have a sack. Oh, that was bad play design. That was a designed rollout, and Matt Clinton saw it all the way. So 2nd and 19, and we're gonna throw it to Dunker, and he holds on for a 10-yard gain. 3rd and 9. Here at the 2-minute warning. Macklin is gonna put Stead in motion, and we're gonna throw this one. Macklin is going to run, and he's gonna get the first down out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Gonna get the first down, and in the end, we didn't get the ball inside, but we're gonna take the points here, 24-0, and this is with 1 minute and 35 seconds on the clock. So Navy's gonna have some chances here. They took timeouts, and yeah, we just couldn't pull it. We just couldn't punch it in. So 3rd and 11, and this needs to be a sack here. Dude throws it sideline, and it is broken up. What was that? You need to get a coverage sack there, man. Deacon Root again with a great play, and now we're gonna scramble here. Scramble ahead with Devontae Macklin. Can he get us to field goal range here? We're at the 37, so it's gonna be a few yards till field goal range, but 3rd and 9. Just get a few yards over the middle, and Ramsey's gonna get the first down. 6 seconds left, and our running back just held on in double coverage. We're just gonna take the points here, man. And this one is no good. It's wide left, and we could have ran another play to center the ball here, but instead we're taking no points. So this is how we go to halftime, and it's a 24-0 game. Navy absolutely getting demolished here in Manhattan. This has been absolutely awesome. The New York State offense is looking great, not on the ground, but through the air. We've been absolutely dominating here, and the pass rush is getting it done. But now we're going to get the ball first, so we can extend this lead, and Macklin's just going to scramble up the field, and he's going to get the first down, 11 yards by Devontae Macklin. 3rd and 9 after a couple bad runs. We're going to set up the slip screen, and there's a perfect block on the outside. Quentin Gooch gets the first down and running upfield down the sideline. What a conversion on the slip screen here. Beautiful stuff. 2nd and 15 after a delay of game, and Northrop is holding on to that one. Are you kidding me? Just climbs up the ladder and pulls it down. 3rd and 4, and Macklin throws it to the flats, and Gooch is not quite going to get there. 4th and 1. Not going to go for the field goal here. You got to go for this one. It's Gooch in the backfield, and somebody's in the backfield. Jeez. Matt Clinton again, the linebacker. We've seen him before. He got the sack there, and that's a turnover on downs now. As wide open over the middle. That's bad stuff. I mean, this is the risk you run with the goal line offense, but we're going to keep with it. It has been working so far. Over the middle, first down pass, and they're going to hit it, and he breaks 2 tackles. It's a touchdown. Navy's going to put some points on the board. And now they've got a 17-point game. Maybe a 16-point game if they choose to go for it too. But it's still a multiple score game. Warren Duggan, he was wide open. They're going to take the extra point, so it is a 17-point lead still a 3-score game. And we're going to have Quentin Gooch. If you had that block for like half a second longer, I think we would have been gone there with Gooch. But 3rd and 7 now, and Macklin's going to scramble up the field, and another first down running. Macklin with an 11-yard run again. 3rd and 6, motion for Northrop. He's going to go back out. Looks like man coverage here. Man coverage, I mean, this is tight coverage, and Macklin overthrows it. 4th down, should have gone to the other side. Northrop was more open. 1st down and 10, and down goes Mettauer again. It's another sack. Unblocked defender in the backfield. And yeah, they are having a bad time here. The goal line offense is working. There's unblocked defenders left and right. And this is yet another tough 2nd and long. And this is Cordell Abram, by the way, here in the backfield. And they didn't have enough people up front to block everybody. So they should be knowing better at this time. And that one ends the drive for them, and also the half. 3rd and 7 goes to a 4th and inches in our half, and we're going to go for this one. And nobody's lining up over the center. We're just going to sneak this ahead, obviously. 1st down, and Macklin's going to get this one. 3rd and 4. Another tough 3rd and medium. Macklin throws it to his running back. It's a slip screen, and Gooch is going to juke out like 7 people. 3 of our own, but what a move by Gooch. Got tackled instantly after that, but what a move by Gooch. Nice to know that he can do that. And Delvin Ramsey's going to get 9 yards on this one. 2nd and inches, and we've got 2 tight ends to the left. We're going to run it on the stretch again, and this is Kluwe. Steps out of bounds. Oh my, he could have had a run in the end zone here. And now we're going to go empty backfield. Quads to the right, and Macklin wide open. Touchdown, 31-7, and we also ran off a lot of time on this one. So this one's over, 31-7. Still technically a 3-score game, but 4 minutes away from the end of the game, and Navy has not shown at all that they can sustain blocks and drives. And yeah, we're gonna go to the end on this one. They were not ready to defend anybody here. This was an absolute dominant game from our offense here. Also the defense, man, we picked up a million sacks. They did get a touchdown in the end. They threw it down the field there a bunch. But Macklin, player of the game, 4 touchdowns. We had a couple short fields there, and the punt return touchdown as well. But absolute domination capped off by a beautiful touchdown run from Devontae Macklin. And yeah, great game all around. There is nothing to complain about here. Macklin had 20-30 for 2 touchdowns and no picks, 205 yards, 66% completion percentage. What more do you want? Like, this is basically a perfect game from our starting quarterback. He did miss a couple throws, but this is to be expected. Like, this guy is not really the most accurate quarterback we'll ever see. I hope we can upgrade his accuracy in the future. But as I've always been saying, the developments, or like the upgrading, is going to be random, so we'll see what he upgrades in. Quentin Gooch had a great game on the ground, 69 yards. We got Devontae Macklin for 41 yards and 2 scores. Ramsey had a little bit of a tougher game on the ground. Kluwe even got to carry 3 times. That's nice to see. Quentin Gooch, 70 yards through the air, so he was our leading receiver. And then we've got Earl Dunker, 48 yards in the score. Northrop had a touchdown as well, but also a pretty critical drop. Gotta be honest there. And yeah, they got their tight end Evan Bishop on a big touchdown at the end, but it didn't really matter. This looks like they had a stellar passing game with like the yards per reception numbers. But they did in fact not. They had a horrible day on offense, and it is all because of our defense, because we absolutely dominated them from the get-go. Right off the bat, first sack goes to Owen Davis, who also had a bunch of TFLs as well. We've got 3 sacks for Shaquille Hepburn. We got apparently only 2.5 for Owen Davis, which is kind of weird. Guess I split one of them with Taylor Lawrence, but I didn't see him in there. Absolute domination. I think it was in total like 8 or 9 sacks, and a forced fumble here by Enrique Bryant. And of course, with 4 touchdowns and a total of 250 yards from scrimmage, Devontae Macklin obviously has to win the Conference USA Player of the Week. And even more good news, somebody saw that domination by the defensive line and thought to himself, oh well, this is a great place to get sacks. This is gonna get me on the map for NFL scouts. Let's go here. Deion Coffey. We also get the linebacker, Steve Shockey. Didn't see any stellar linebacker gameplay here, but we didn't need to because our defensive line kept everything in front of them, and our linebackers didn't need to do much. I think they could have just put up a barbecue in the middle of the field there because nobody was ever getting to them on this ground game. And then, yeah, great game all around. We got good visits out of this one, and it also gave a good bump to our battle with Joel Butt, our recruiting battle there. But yeah, Coffey, like I said, already in a great place as a run defender and a pass rusher. Just that finesse moves needs to get a lot higher. And we've got Steve Shockey. He's gonna come here, and he was highly recruited as well, but we got on the trail a lot earlier than everybody else. So he's not even gonna go to anybody else's visits anymore because this kid is committed here to New York. He's out of Richland, New Jersey, so this is kind of like home, I guess. I mean, I guess you should have considered Rutgers, but they weren't competing for him, so easy win there. And then, yeah, look at us go in conference now. We're gonna go play Buffalo now, who is the only other team unbeaten in the Northern division here. And Buffalo, they look pretty solid. Like, they've got a few good players on the top of this roster, and you gotta be at least a little bit scared of them. Bulls are looking kind of spicy here. Ryan Staub is their quarterback. Staub has 6'1", 201 out of Stevenson Ranch, California, and he chose to go to Buffalo. That is a little bit confusing, I gotta say. Accuracy-wise, he looks decent, 94 throw power, so they've got a pretty solid starting quarterback here at college. Like, this is not too bad. Pure pocket passer, he's not gonna run for a lot, but he's looking pretty decent. Then they've got Terrence Shelton Jr., 6 foot 220 out of Franklin, Wisconsin. Looks like a power back. Apparently he's an east-west playmaker, so this is a weird combination, but he's got very good speed for this level of competition. This is really good speed, and I'm a lot more afraid of him than anybody at Navy. Now, he is definitely very powerful as well, but he's also an east-west playmaker, so he can do it all. He's a do-it-all running back. They've got Marshawn Brown in the backfield, out there at wide receiver, 6'4", 202 out of Reno, Nevada. Again, another kid that was like, oh, I hate that it's so hot here. I'm gonna go to the coldest place in the country. Not fast at all. Like, I'm not scared of that at all, but those hands are pretty good, and he's a solid route runner all around. Like, definitely somebody that's very crafty, but just doesn't have the speed to run away. Now we've got also Patrick Clax the third, 6'1", also on the taller side there. Good speed, very good speed, but those hands are looking pretty awful, and the route runnings are not much better. So this is more of an athlete. He's more of a just gonna run away from everybody and hope that my hands don't fail me. And then the tight end, they've got Mitch Viviano, 6'6", 252 out of Oxford, Michigan. Pure blocker and the former 2-star. Horrible route running, but those hands are actually pretty good. On dump-offs, those hands are really solid. The speed is just not there. He's not going to get much yardage, but as a dump-off weapon, this guy is good enough. And then we've got the offensive line. I mean, they've got a pretty solid left half of the offensive line. This is not looking too shabby here. Center looks good, but that right guard here, he's gonna face Owen Davis, and that right tackle gonna face Keelan Thomas. That might be a problem for them. Now they've also got Shamar Riser Presley, 6'6", 264, a massive edge rusher out of Clinton, Michigan. Former 3-star, he's a speed rusher. His power moves are not great, but his finesse moves are not either. He also is not very strong. He's just fast, and he's not a great run stopper either. So he's gonna have to show that he can do something with those finesse moves other than just run around him. They've also got Rodney Laura, who apparently transferred here from North Carolina. I remember that kid. 6'3", 299 out of North Arlington. 82 power moves. That's not too bad. 96 strength. That's looking really good. Like, he's very strong. Not the fastest, obviously, but he's very strong, and that can help out against the run as well. But his block shedding itself is pretty weak, and he's more of a pass rusher, to be honest. Devin Robinson. He's the Sam linebacker, 6 foot 211 out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Former 3-star. Robinson has very solid speed at the linebacker position. 75 zone coverage is not too shabby, but that 71 tackling is really bad for a linebacker. That needs to be a lot better. And then he's not much of a blitzer either. So he's a very good athlete with decent coverage ability and pretty horrible run stopping. Denim Cook is the will, and he's looking fantastic. Cook is a thumper archetype. Got some good athleticism, got some power, can cover the zones. He can do it all. He can even rush the passer. With 84 finesse moves, he might be their best pass rusher, honestly. Frankie Edwards is the top corner, and this is kind of a weakness on that team. 5'10", 177, Moreno Valley, California. Edwards has very good man and press ability. That zone coverage is, well, very good is maybe a little bit too much. But that man zone and press is looking very decent. And he's got enough speed to cover our receivers. So a half decent corner here, but the rest is just not looking good. Ronell Davis is the top safety here, 6'1", 195. Davis has 78 zone coverage, which is not half bad. His man and press is horrible, but just don't run any man and you'll be fine. Decent speed, he can tackle better than their linebackers, and he's got pretty horrible hands, so he's never gonna catch any footballs. But overall, I'd say this is a pretty decent Buffalo team. They are unbeaten in our division for a reason, obviously, but we'll see how these guys are gonna fare against the Buffalo Bulls. I think from a matchup perspective, I think we have a decent O-line compared to their D-line. I think we should be able to run our offense the way we want. They do have a half-decent secondary and good linebacker, so I think the coverage is going to be fine on this defense. So we need to focus a little bit more on the run here. And then on the other side of the ball, we're gonna try to overload the right side and try to catch them off guard here, as we're going to go 3 and out on our first possession already. 4th down, and Buffalo takes over, and they're going to have a lot of time to throw this one. Staub on the comeback. That's caught. 1st down on the outside there. But we're going to try to crash down on this right side of the line, and it works out perfectly. Owen Davis was not even a blitz, was just pure pass rushing, beating the right guard straight up, and Davis continuing an absolute blast of a true freshman season. This guy's looking absolutely fantastic. And then against the pass, I don't really think we have a chance. I think they have better receivers than we do corners, but we're going to give it our best shot here and hope that we can keep up with them. 3rd and 12 now, and Staub is gonna throw this one-on-one down the field, and it is knocked away. Deacon Roots, our only senior on the team, knocks it away, and we're gonna get the ball back. And this is gonna be a slip screen, and Quentin Gucci's got some blocking. What a play by 61, man. That's our center Olszewski, our best player on the offensive line. Absolutely demolished that safety, man. Just absolutely knocked him over, and Quentin Gooch had free reign to run wherever he wanted to. And then Earl Dunker is going to get 9 yards on this quick throw over the middle. 1st and 10, and we've got 11 personnel. Macklin dumps it, and that's Northrop, the tight end. He gets 8 yards. Another quick throw. Still perfect on the day by Macklin so far. 1st and 10, hand it off, and there's lots of running room. Delvin Ramsey, what a move! Jukes his way down to the red zone. 1st and 10, 2 minutes left in the first quarter here, and the ball is gonna go to Earl Dunker. 7 yards on this one. And 2nd and goal here from the 4. Macklin throws it. Touchdown, Earl Dunker. And the Skyliners are going to take the first lead here today. 7-0. And he's going to hit the gritty here. As Buffalo not looking too shabby here on defense. But that second drive was pretty awful. So we're going to see this Buffalo offense now with a 9-yard pickup on first down, 2nd and 1, and they're not running it. I would expect him to run a lot. With that running back, Shelton in the backfield, man, that could look scary. But he's just passing here, and now he's going to motion him out. So this is another pass play, and Staub has lots of time. Throws it, and this is caught on the outside. Oh my God, what a catch here. And on the other side, Patrick Clack seems to be injured. So he's going to come out, and Deacon Ruth is going to face another one here. 1st and 10, and Staub is going to set up the slip screen, and the ball is complete. Shelton's got lots of space, spins his way down to the 30. What a play by this offense here. 1st and 10, and Staub has some time, throws it over the middle, and that's still going. The tight end down to the 8-yard line. What a play by the tight end there. And broke like 3 tackles on the play as well. Staub, you could just run it up the middle, you know. Throws it to the flats, and that's not going to end well at all. Nice play by Rahman Haddad. And now we're going to see the offense back after they take the field goal there. And Quentin Gooch is going to get a 3rd and 10 converted. What a play. He runs to the sideline, turns up the field, and gets the first down. 3rd and 10 again. And Macklin is just going to roll into pressure. Sacked, and that's the drive over. Denham Cook in the backfield there, by the way. 3rd and 9 for Staub, and great field position for Buffalo. And we bring the pressure. Wide open is nobody, but they still made the catch. As Staub just threw a laser there to his number 1 receiver, Duggan. And they're going to get this 3rd and 6 converted as well, as Messiah Birch is going to get this one. 3rd and 8, and Staub is pressured, rolls left, throws, touchdown to Clax. Patrick Clax, who just left with an injury, is now in the end zone and retakes the Buffalo lead as we're having sundown here. The game started when it was still sun up, but we're close to halftime now, 2 minutes away from the end of the half, and that was a great play by Staub, getting pressured, rolling to his weak side, and then throwing a dime to his number 2 wideout. Macklin is gonna have an RPO here for Northrop, and that one's gonna be good for 7, moving not the chains actually. 1st and 10, and Macklin is gonna just leave it down to a 1-on-1, and this is caught! Dalvin Ramsey down the sideline, and he's gonna take it in! Touchdown, New York State! This is a rivalry game, and it's already looking like one. It's a back and forth, and the Skyliners are gonna take the lead again. What a route by Ramsey, just ran away from the corner or safety or whoever was covering him there. I mean, what a throw by Macklin, just a heave of desperation, to be honest. And he's just gonna dump it down there, and perfectly placed. It was absolutely perfect. If he had underthrown that, it would have been a jump ball, and I want to see a 5'9" running back win a jump ball, man. I want to see that badly, but not on that play, man. And if he overthrows it, he's not going to catch it. So this was a perfect ball, and now it's 3rd and 1, and we're going to take another timeout because they just got tackled in the backfield. And we're going to get the ball back here with 46 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10, New York State. Ramsey motions to the backfield, and Macklin is going to step up and go down. That left tackle, left guard combination was horrible. And that's going to end the half. We did not come back from that 2nd and 15. And that's going to lead us to halftime as the Bulls 18 of 23 and the New York State Skyliners 11 of 16. And yeah, of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. As yeah, this has been a very interesting back and forth here in the Battle of the Ponds. I think I called it a great rivalry game so far. It's a 1-score game, and let's see if Buffalo can answer here in the second half. They've got the 1st and 10 and immediately go down. It's a fumble and a return for a touchdown. Braden Jones, the linebacker, takes it in. Our Will is going to get it done, and this is a 2-score lead now as Staub did not see the free rusher up the middle. And yeah, that was bad news baseball. They just completely forgot about Cole and did not block him at all. This is a defensive tackle. This is not an extra blitzer or anything. They just forgot about him. And Staub pays the price ultimately. And now it's a 2-score game, but they're going to try their best there, I think. So right off the bat, they get a first down. Now it's 3rd and 5, and Staub over the middle, clacks again with a nice catch and run. That's about 10 yards. 2nd and 10, and Staub has got a different running back in the backfield and goes down again. We send the blitz. The nickel blitz is working now perfectly. It's Ramon Haddad in the backfield. Our true freshman cornerback now getting involved here. And that was just perfect timing. Staub didn't get the ball away quickly enough. He did not see the nickel corner coming in from his side. Like he's a righty thrower, and we sent him from the right side. And that 3rd and 19 obviously didn't result in anything, as we're just gonna get the first down here with Earl Dunker over the middle. 2nd and 9, and we're gonna have a double twin set motion for Northrop, just to indicate if this is man or zone. It is man, and we're gonna throw it over the middle, and the catch is made by Stead. Stead has been making some pretty important catches, not many, but important catches to move the sticks. 3rd and 6, and the slip screen is gonna go out here, and great blocking out in front, and that's oh my God, Quentin Gooch just took that juke move down to the red zone. It's a 1st and 10 at the 22, not just quite yet, but we're gonna run to the red zone now, as Gooch had a perfect lane up the middle there on the inside zone. 1st and goal, and we're coming out in goal line personnel here, and they did not see that coming. It's Chloe in the end zone. It's our true freshman running back, and he scores on the surprise goal line play from the 9. Maybe they thought we were gonna throw a goal line fade or something there. To one of our tight ends or whatever, but they did not see that coming at all. We're just absolutely running it down the middle, and it worked out. It's a 3-score game now, and Buffalo really needs to get it together now, because, and this is like the first good run I've seen out of Shelton all day long, but they're just not giving him the football. And now it's a 3-score game at the end of the 3rd quarter. You can't afford to run much more anymore. If Buffalo had kept this on the ground from the get-go, I think they would have had a much more enticing game here. Only 10 points on the board so far. I mean, this defense has been pretty good, but I do not think our run defense is a particular strength of our defense. So I would have assumed that if they ran it, they would be successful at it, but they didn't run it. And now it's the 4th quarter, and now you gotta throw it because you don't have much time anymore. You don't want to run the clock on yourself. So how are you gonna do this? 28-10, and they're gonna throw it, obviously. Staub is pressured, throws it over the middle, and that is gonna be complete. Great throw there, and great catch over the middle. 1st and 10, and this is in the red zone now. And now they're gonna run it on a sweep, and that's just absolutely going absolutely nowhere. That's not even Shelton. Gotta run it with your best man there, dude. As Staub throws it, end zone, touchdown! And the Bulls are answering, finally. This is Bowie in the end zone, and this is an 11-point game now. And now let's see if this New York State can run out the clock on them. 8 minutes. If you have a solid drive here, you might be able to run out this clock. And we're gonna start it off with Gooch, and that's an 8-yard run up the middle for a new set of downs. 2nd and 4, Macklin hands it off again. Gooch, perfect blocking down the left side. That's a 9-yard run. If we continue to run like this, they're not gonna have a chance here. Already down to 4.5 minutes, and Macklin on a designed rollout throws it across the middle, and Dunker can't haul it in triple coverage. And that's gonna end the drive. So we're gonna have to give them the ball back with about 4.5 minutes, and they're gonna have to throw it here. 2-score lead. You can still make this one. Score before the 2-minute warning, and then use your defense to stop our offense. But need to get the first get the touchdown first. So they're converting here, one first down after another, and now Staub wide open, and that's the tight end again. Just up the seam, great play, over 300 yards passing now. Staub looking like an absolute fantastic quarterback here in this 4th quarter. He's just running them down the field here, man. another catch at the sideline on the comeback there. And now you're a half minute away from the 2-minute warning. You want to score before that. And they are going to get about 8 yards on that one to the tight end. They're hurrying up here. 20 seconds to the 2-minute warning. Staub still has great protection. Still has great protection. It's a 4-man rush, and he's just standing there like a statue. And finally, time is going to run out. And they're going to get the incompletion. 4th down, and they're actually going to take the points. I mean, this is a smart call. If you go for this on 4th down and don't convert, then the game's over. But at least this way, you'll keep an 8-point lead. This is a 1-score game now, and you're putting the pressure on the New York State offense. And we're going to start this off with a draw. Great run, Dalvin Ramsey, 1st down, 13 yards on the play for Ramsey. And now we've got a 2nd and 7 goal line offense. And on the toss, it's Quentin Gooch to the outside, and he's going to turn the corner down the sideline. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Gooch, and the game is over. 2-score lead again. And they just ran it with a toss to the outside. I mean, usually that play never works. This is a broken play in EA games, but this time it worked out perfectly. They did not see that coming, and we're ending the game right there. 35-20, and the battle of the 2 ponds is over with a New York State win. And the game ball goes to Quentin Gooch for icing this game here with a perfect run to the outside. As we had Stout pass for almost 400 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Basically played a perfect game here. But Devontae Macklin also did. 15-23 for 189, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Quentin Gooch, 14 rushes, 114 yards, 1 touchdown. Ramsey had a good day on the ground. Chloe got the 1 touchdown on the goal line play there. Didn't run it much with Macklin today, but this is what I mean. Like, how can you hand the ball off to your lead running back 8 times? We had a good run defense apparently on them, but how do you hand it only 8 times, man? You need to give that man a chance to actually like break one, because this guy had really good speed. Now they did throw it over us a bunch, and they did throw it to the running back as well. Shelton got some running back receptions there, but yeah, I mean, we absolutely not dominated them at all. This was a very solid effort, not domination, but only 1 drop on the entire day. Great game by everybody that was targeted. We had great game on the ground. Just ran it all over them. They just didn't really have a good D-line, and we made sure to abuse that. We did not catch any interceptions, but we did force a fumble here. Mike Cole, unblocked defender is always a bad play because your quarterback usually doesn't expect to get a hit before like 2 seconds, and he was unblocked as a defensive tackle. So right up the gut, shortest way possible to the quarterback. And yeah, this Buffalo defense was just honestly, like, we got to be serious here, because our offense only scored 28 points. The other 7 were off a fumble return touchdown. So this would have been a 1-score game for almost the entire game if it wasn't for that 1 fumble recovery touchdown. As we get another commit, by the way, our 4-star running back is going to come to town here. TJ Canty out of Wallingford, Connecticut. But as I was saying, if we hadn't had that fumble return touchdown, we would have trailed by a lot of the 2nd and 3rd quarters, I'd say. And instead, we had 1 touchdown more that gave us a comfortable lead in the 2nd half there. Canty has 90 throw power, no speed at all, but great accuracies across the board. I think this guy might be even good enough to be a true freshman starter. Let's see what Devontae Macklin's development looks like in the offseason, but Macklin's playing a stellar season so far. No interceptions, by the way. As we're going to get another visit in here, Amari Beebe, a center out of New York. Hometown kid here, 6'1", 295. He's going to come visit us for this next game. It's a home game against the UMass Minutemen. And I expect yet another tough game. They've got a lot of players in the 80s for overall, and we do not. So we're going to see AJ Hairston, 6'3", 224 out of Pompano Beach, Florida, a former 2-star dual threat quarterback with, I mean, these accuracies are pretty bad, honestly. 91 throw power is decent. He can run, good athlete, but the accuracies need a lot of work. Brandon Hood is the top running back, number 26. He's 5'10", 208 out of McDonough, Georgia. East-west playmaker is his archetype, and he's got 94 speed, 96 acceleration. Like, this guy looks seriously like on steroids, man. This kid looks incredible. He's got great hands, not much of a route runner, but elite elusiveness, not much power. So I am pretty scared of that kid, especially with that speed. Kezion Dia-Johnson, 6 foot, 195. Former 2-star elusive route runner out of, I have no idea. I just missed the screen. Doesn't matter. He's pretty fast. He's got great hands. He's not a great route runner. He can make somebody miss after the catch. That's it. This is a good number 1 receiver. And I think this is the only good receiver we have faced this season so far in conference play. They've also got Jaquan Gibson. And this kid looks also pretty scary. 91 speed, 93 acceleration. He's got elite hands for our conference anyway, like high 80s and 90s for the catching ratings. Has good elusiveness. Not a great route runner, but this guy can like pull in some catches, man. And then they've got Owen Anderson, the tight end, 6'4", 259 out of Skillman, New Jersey. A former 3-star. He's a senior, so this is it for him. Physical route runner archetype. And Anderson. Just not a good route runner, but his hands are decent, and he can block a little bit. Oh, this is actually not a tight end. This is a receiver. No, it is a tight end. Where's his blocking? I am so confused. Okay, whatever. This is the offensive line, and I mean, look at that 62 overall center, 61 overall right guard. Yeah, we're gonna have a fun time here. I want to see Owen Davis break like 3 sacks again. Like, this defensive line is like an invitation to get sacked 8 times a game. On the defense, they've got Manny Sullivan. He's a good run stopper, but that's about it. Just nothing much going on for him in the pass rush department. So just a good run stopper. And then they've also got Jazir Whittington. 6 foot 299, so kind of a sawed-off shotgun kind of dude, out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Not much strength, honestly. 66 block shedding, 75 power moves, 91 finesse moves. This kid is quick, but he's only quick. He's nothing else. He's not a good run stopper, not a good power rusher. If you knock this kid back, then that's the end for him. Donovan Dyson is the lead linebacker here. Not the fastest, but he's got 83 zone coverage. That's pretty decent. His tackling is solid. He can not really run the passer, but this is their best linebacker. Is just an average kid, so not too scared of him. Vicari Swain, 86 overall corner, 6'1", 193. A bump and run corner with great, almost elite man and press. Gold house call, great zone, elite speed. What more do you want out of a corner? This is the dream corner if you're running kind of an aggressive front, the blitz heavy offense. This is the perfect corner. Antonio Rager is the number 2, also a bump and run corner, 6'2", 189 out of Wilmington, Delaware. He's got not quite as much man and press, but still good enough. Just the zone is pretty awful. And he's also not that kind of fast. And he also doesn't have any abilities, but could be the same kind of corner in a couple years. And then we've also got Jeremiah McGill, 5'11", 198 out of Broward County, Florida. It's a coverage specialist, and I do not see that. 70 zone, that's not great. It's not even good. Just decent. This man is horrible, only 84 speed. 72 tackling is not great either. Like, this kid can't even do anything. At least he has the silver house call ability because he's good at catching the football, but if we don't throw it at his way, then what is he good for? So, yeah, this is another home game. And I think we are still the favorites. They do have a few very good players, and you have to be scared of those receivers. But I'm not scared of the quarterback, and especially not scared of that offensive line, because that O-line looks absolutely awful. And I'm not scared of the defense at all. Like, they have one good corner, and that's about it. They don't have great defensive linemen. They don't have a great linebacker. They've got one good corner, and that's it. So I'm not really that scared of them. What I am scared of, though, is their running back, man. Their running back is looking like the best player on the team. Well, together with that corner maybe. But yeah, they're going to get 8 on that first or second down or whatever. And now they're going to run it. 3rd and 2. And the running back, the quarterback turns into a running back. And he's still going down inside New York State territory. And already close to field goal range here with a couple plays. And now over the middle, they're going to get a wide open receiver as Harris is just throwing dimes out here. 1st and 10, and within the first 2 minutes of the game, they're already having a scoring threat. And now finally we get him in the backfield as Shaquille Hepburn turns him down there. 2nd and 13, and Hairston is going down. It's Davis again in the backfield, and this is his first one today. Owen Davis. Let's see if we can get another couple. But that was a beautiful play by our true freshman defensive tackle, Owen Davis. He looks absolutely unstoppable. Another one, absolutely destroying that left guard. 3rd and 20, and we're having another win, pressured, and they get 6 yards out of it, which is going to move them into field goal range here. And they're going to have a long range, a 44-yard try, and it is going to be right down the middle. Probably could have gotten it 6 yards out as well, 6 yards further out as well. But that's how we end the possession. Another massive win for Davis, and then Cole almost had him. He just knocked back the offensive lineman that was opposed to him, and then he would have had like a half a second to just dive at the quarterback's feet. But we're going to run it here with Delvin Ramsey until we get an easy first down. And now Quentin Gooch checks in here. 2nd and 5, and we're going to hand it off to Gooch, and he's got the first down again, and that's a nice run of 9 yards. As he's coming out of a 100-yard performance. And now it's 3rd and 7 for Macklin, and he's gonna get it to his favorite receiver, Earl Dunker. 4th and 1, and you have to go for it there at the opposing 44-yard line. 1 yard to go, you gotta go for it. And Ramsey is gonna be knocked back. No, he didn't get it. Oh my God! Left guard gave it up immediately. Oh, that's bad. And now they're gonna run it outside on the sweep, and that's gonna be a first down into opposing territory. 3rd and 3 coming up now, and they are gonna hand it off on the jet sweep, or like on the reverse, I mean. And that was a horrible idea. That was a horrible idea. Massive loss there, and the Skyliners stopped them shy of getting the first down. So they're now gonna line up for a field goal here. They're up 3-0 on that first field goal, and they're going to kick this one, and it is right down the middle again. UMass on the board again with another field goal, and 6-0 lead here. It's a touchdown game now, and Macklin really needs to get this offense going, and Quentin Gooch is knocked back 4 yards. Jesus. 3rd and 9. How are we going to get out of this hole? Macklin, pressured, gets it away, and this is caught by Dunker. First down, and he could have had a lot more if he didn't have to stumble for that reception. He probably could have gone to the end zone, man. Macklin throws it over the middle. Northrop drops it on 3rd and 7, and that drive's over as well. Not a 3 and out this time, but still a drive that's over. 3rd and 8, and down goes the quarterback. We got an unblocked defender again, and it's Shaquille Hepburn. Man, this kid is looking like an absolute monster here. 4-star edge rusher. Hepburn is absolutely dominating everybody here. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. I think this one was on, not because we sent the blitz. This one was because we had like a stunt and the looping defender on the other side or whatever. We've got Quentin Gooch on a dump off and a wide open first down, and a lot more. This was almost 40 yards on the play. I mean, look at the way they set up the slip screen here. Perfect blocking there, and Gooch just runs away from everybody. 3rd and 6, Delvin Ramsey checks in, and this is a passing down, obviously, and we're gonna throw this one and overthrow Dunker by a mile. 45-yard field goal try. I mean, you gotta take it from here. It is kind of long, but the kick is up, and it is right down the middle. Good for the Skyliners to make this a field goal game now. 6-3. It's a defensive slugfest here, halfway through the second quarter. We're going to see this UMass offense out there now. The Minutemen are gonna run it, and oh my god, this is just way too good, and the running back got away, and that's an easy first down. A lot more Brandon Hood on that one. Great play by Hood, and this is oh wow. Oh, I don't even know what to say. What on earth was that? He overthrew his receiver by a mile right into the hands of a trailing defender. Braden Jones standing right there, throws it away to Jones, and they're lucky that this is not a pick six, honestly. 3.5 minutes on the clock, and Braden Jones just takes it away here for the New York State offense to get on the field again. I mean, look at the coverage. It was horrible, and then he just whiffed on the throw. And at least the receiver made the catch, made the tackle, I mean. But Braden Jones, incredible interception. And now it's 2nd and 8, and we're going to see how the cookie crumbles on this one. Macklin throws it over the middle, and this one's caught. First down, and we're running some clock here. 1st and 10, 2 minutes on the clock, and there is Northrop, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds. Maybe he got down there. The clock keeps running, and we're hitting the 2-minute warning now. 1st and 10, Macklin over the middle, catches made by Dunker, down into the red zone. And there is an injury timeout. Jazir Whittington. And they do not have to take a timeout for that, which is absolutely ridiculous. They do not have to take a timeout for that. 1st and 10, 1:52 on the clock. And we're going to run an RPO here as the tight end is wide open. Northrop down to the goal line. And he is down at the 1. Down at the half-yard line. Down at the 1-inch yard line. Macklin throws it over the middle. Touchdown. Macklin's got another one. It's Earl Dunker, the true freshman receiver, holding on to the football. It's 10-6, but there is still 98 seconds on the clock. And they're going to try to get some points here. 3rd and 6. Throw it up. 1-on-1. And this one is caught down the field. What a play by UMass. Across midfield already. Down at the 41, and there is a minute on the clock. They almost have to look that they're kind of being slow on this one, but we are going to get them sacked. Cole in the backfield again, and UMass is looking at a tough 2nd and 17, and they're taking a timeout here to evaluate their options. 2nd and 17, and Hairston is going to get it away. Good reception, gets them 7 back, and this is a 3rd and 10. Hairston has 11 personnel, and they are going to throw it. Good coverage across the board. They're going to throw it out of bounds here. And 4th down, they have to punt it away. No points at it by anybody. And this is a 10-6 halftime lead. A very ugly defensive slugfest, but both teams are on par. Passing and rushing yards wise, 3rd down conversions wise. Time of possession is almost even as well. But we're going to get the ball first here, and let's see if we can extend this lead. Designed rollout for Macklin. Just run it up the field and slide safely with a 7-yard gain. And now it's 2nd and 3. Macklin hands it off. Gooch up the middle. Inside zone is just working out too easily. First down, New York State, and they're going to move the chains on that one. 2nd and 7. Gooch is the running back. 11 personnel. Trips to the right. Dunker isolated left. Slant. Dunker caught. First down again. Double twin personnel. Double twin set. 11 personnel again. And Macklin just couldn't get it away on 3rd down. He goes down again. Absorbs another quarterback hit. And now we have to punt it away. So what is this? Can you please tell me why this guy is wide open in the secondary here? Owen Anderson, the tight end. I mean, he was a tight end after all. He just didn't display his blocking ratings or whatever. And there he is again, Anderson for another catch. 9 yards on that one. This kid is a good dump-off weapon. And now they're going to go goal line offense. What on earth is happening? And what a hurdle here by Brandon Hood, the running back. Just hurdling people. And another first down for the Minutemen. Hairston, play action. The pressure is not coming in. And now it is coming in. He dumps it. And Brandon Hood is wide open in the flats. Oh my God. 26 yards and another first down. The Minutemen are looking to score here. And they're going to hand it off to Hood up the middle. Touchdown. Flying into the end zone is Brandon Hood. And the Massachusetts Minutemen are going to retake the lead here. 13-10. And, well, I mean, what are you going to do here? Brandon Hood. Yeah, he looks as scary as as I thought he was going to be. As Macklin is just going to throw this one away on 3rd down. Just chuck it out of bounds. Nothing's open. Don't risk anything. And the punt goes back. Gives the ball back to UMass. And they're going to have a great field position here. And that's an easy catch, but not a 1st down. So 4th down, they punt it back right to us. It keeps being a good defensive football game. A motion for our running back. And we're going to throw this one. Double coverage, and Stead is not going to haul this one down. Well, I mean, not surprising. 3rd down turns into 4th down, another punt. The ball goes back to UMass, and now they're going to run it with Hairston, and he's got like 75 speed or whatever, and he's down the sideline here, down to the 24. It's a 1st down and a lot more into field goal range for AJ Hairston. 1st and 10, and now they're going to run the sweep, and nowhere to go. 3-yard loss. Great play by Keelan Thomas. 2nd and 13, Brandon Hood is in the backfield, and he's not going to get the ball. This is a play action shot over the middle, and it worked out perfectly. 1st down, Dia Johnson, I think was his name. And that's going to be a completion and a 1st down, and pressure is coming in here. Hairston finally going down, man. Took forever, but we got it done again. Owen Davis is in the backfield, along with Enrique Bryant and Mike Cole. First one there is definitely Owen Davis again. 2nd and goal, and they're going to have a play action boot, and it's going to go away. Owen Anderson down to the 2. And they are going to be set up here with a 3rd and goal that's very makeable. 3rd and goal, handed off, and nowhere to go. What a play for Shaquille Hepburn. Running back had no chance. He had just gotten the ball like 1/100th of a second earlier, and he was taken down immediately. Like, he couldn't even accelerate away, and the field goal is no good either. So this is still a 3-point game. All this work was for nothing because their kicker misses the field goal. We're at the start of the 4th quarter, and we've got Devontae Macklin on a QB blast right up the middle, across midfield, and he's gonna be tackled at the 45. No, 40-yard line. Make that the 40-yard line. What a run here. That's just massive. That's a 40-yard run for Devontae Macklin. And it's now 2nd and 10. Quentin Gooch in the backfield. Double twin set. Turns into 3-by-1. Macklin is going to throw it here. Play action, and Macklin's going down. Tried to step it up, but the double team didn't hold there. So 3rd and 13 now, and Macklin's going to go empty backfield. And the pressure is coming in, and wide open over the middle is Earl Dunker, juking away from everybody, running it down the sideline, and this is down at the 8-yard line. 37 yards or something or whatever. What a play. And that's going to get Devontae Macklin over 1,000 yards passing, by the way, as Dunker runs it down the sideline, or down to the sideline there. 2nd and goal, handed off. Gooch, what a juke move. Touchdown after Northrop just completely whiffed on the block. Ran in the end zone without a block. What are you doing, man? Gooch hits the juke, doesn't matter. Gets the touchdown, 17-13, and there is 5.5 minutes of game time left. And now let's see who is able to keep it together and not make any mistakes here. The Minutemen are going to start this off with a double twin set, and they are going to get 9 yards on this play here. Hairston, so far, a pretty good game, but he did throw that one boneheaded interception to Braden Jones. And Dia Johnson on the sideline. Great tackle made, but it is a 1st down for Dia Johnson. 1st and 10, Hairston, pressured, goes down again. Look who it is. It's Owen Davis. And Hairston is just getting absolutely demolished here. This has been a bunch of sacks so far. UMass not looking too shabby on the offensive line, as Owen Davis had the matchup with the 60 overall right guard or whatever it was. I mean, that's just an easy win there. Look at how he shoves them away, man. I mean, that poor AJ Hairston dude, man. Poor AJ Hairston. 2nd and 17, and I already see a huge rushing lane there on the left side. Jesus. 12 yards, make this a 3rd and 5. I mean, that is just easy converting. Double twin set, and they're running it, and Hood is getting the 1st down and a lot more than that. Oh my God. He's closing in on 100 yards on the ground here. 2.5 minutes on the clock, and they are close to getting to field goal range, but field goal is not going to do them any good. They need a touchdown, and they are converting again. Johnny Novak on the catch. First and 10, and now they're gonna go empty backfield. Trips on the left, Twins on the right, and down goes Hairston again. It's Owen Davis with another one. 3rd sack of the day for Owen Davis. Would you look at that kid, man? Absolutely demolishing his, he knocked back the center this time. Just absolutely ran him over. And now, 2nd and 17 for the 2nd time on this drive. Can we get it together this time? And it's a sack, and this one's gonna go to Ramon Haddad. The nickel blitz works out again, and the flag is gonna go against UMass, and you know what this is gonna do. Yeah, no way we're gonna accept that one. That's a decline 100 times over. 3rd and 22, have fun converting that one, man. Hairston, 4-man pressure, throws it to his back at the sideline, but that's just 6 yards. Now that's actually Dia Johnson, that was not the back. 4th and 16, gotta have this one in the bag, or the game's over. Dia Johnson is wide open, but he didn't look his way. He throws it to the running back short of the sticks, and that's a wrap. Now, they still do have a timeout here, so we need to run this clock out, and there is a timeout taken by UMass. So, they got it back. We ran it three times. We got rid of their timeouts, but they got the ball back with a minute on the clock, and we're gonna get a sack here on 3rd down. 4th and 13 after Abrams sacks the quarterback again. 4th and 13 for Hairston. 4-man pressure. He is pressured again. He dumps it to his running back because that was the only way he was gonna get the ball that way at all. And Hood did not get this one. And the game is over. The defense holds. We're having a tough 17-13 win here at home against the UMass Minutemen. And this fairy tale of a season is continuing. 5-1 season so far. Macklin with 19-33, 169 yards only. That's a very low yards per attempt, as Harrison had basically a perfect day except that one interception that cost him badly. That's probably what decided the game in the end. Brandon Hood, he had a great day on the ground, but they just didn't run it enough with him. And then Hairston had 2 massive runs, but also got sacked like 7 times or whatever. Macklin was our leading rusher with 58 yards. We got Gooch 52 yards in the touchdown, and we got Ramsey for 23 as well. And then receiving, we've got Dunker for 81 and a score. We had Gooch 38 and no score. Northrop had 18 and 2 drops. 2 drops on this game, man. That's not good. And on the other side, nobody dropped anything. Those receivers, they showed up and they played really well. They should have forced it more to Dia Johnson, I think. I don't think we had a great matchup on Dia Johnson, but they didn't throw it that much to him, which was kind of shocking to me, honestly. No, they didn't force any turnovers, and that's the difference. We did. We got the 1 interception, and that made the difference. As DiNapoli flying all over the field. Owen Davis, 3.5 sacks. We got Cole in there for 1.5 sacks. Haddad, that's a total of 6. Hepburn 7. Abram 8. 8 sacks on this quarterback, man. That's what decided the game, honestly. So continuously, just absolutely destroying this offense. And then the interception was just the one on top. And we get a 4-star receiver here, Henry Redmond. Was on visit earlier this season. He was waiting, but he saw this demolishing by the defense. Was like, oh my god, this is great. There's no pressure on this offense if the defense plays this great. And Shadon Isaacs, he was like, oh my god, Owen Davis, I want to be like him. So we get the defensive tackle as well. Henry Redmond, haven't talked about him in a long time, from episode 1, I think. Redmond is a speedster, 6'1", 171, a speedster, 92 speed, 93 acceleration. At that size, it's already ridiculous. He's got great catching ratings. Everything's in the 80s. All the route runnings are high 70s or 80s. 77 release. This guy has not a weakness at all. I think this guy's going to be a true freshman starter, man. This guy looks absolutely incredible. Shadon Isaacs, a week 5 visit as well, from this first game in this episode, 6'5", 288. And we've got, I did scout him a little bit then, because I was just curious, and it's just not that many hours to give away, but he looks pretty fantastic to me as well. Don't know much, but so far I'm pretty happy with what we know, and this is how the conference looks like now. We've got New York State atop the Northern Division. Following are Boston College and Syracuse. And guess who we're playing next episode? Yeah, you're right. Boston College and Syracuse. And Rutgers before them. So that's going to be our next 3 games. Rutgers, and then I think Boston College first, and then Syracuse at the end of that episode. So that's going to be the tough part of the schedule. I do not think that we have a better team than them. We won so far 5 games, but I think we won deservedly so. We are the better team against Buffalo, against UMass, against Temple, against Navy, and you can see it in the standings. They're just not great teams. But you know who is great teams? Boston College and Syracuse, and they're the favorites to win the North. And we're gonna have we're gonna have to do a lot of work to get a win against one of them. But if we scrape out 1 win against one of these 2 teams, I think we have actually a chance at winning the North and going to the conference championship game. Now, on the other side, it's Pittsburgh and Penn State, and I do not think we have a chance against them. But I also don't think we have a chance against Boston College and Syracuse. So this is all just speculation. I think the conference is going to be decided between these 4 teams: Boston College, Syracuse in the North, and Pittsburgh and Penn State in the South. And then we'll see how we fit into there. I think it's already a huge win. This entire season is already a huge win. Even if we lose all the games to the end. Even if we only win against Delaware and nobody else, a 6-win season is a huge win in season 1. And that would mean we go to a bowl game, which would be fantastic. But I'm not counting on any more wins. This is going to be the tough half of the schedule coming up right here. And that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more New York State Dynasty. See you in the next episode. Until then, have a great day.